Power TV takes you today to Troy, Michigan for a first-time inside view of Dart Machine's operations. SpeedFlow technology is an integrated approach that allows Dart to develop new products quickly and efficiently. Except for pouring the raw castings, Dart does everything in-house, from design and development to manufacturing, inspection, and shipping. This ensures that every Dart part meets the company's demanding standards for quality and performance. Let's get started by seeing how research and development is conceived through Dart's port design and airflow technology.
With the new technology, we're always improving our product. Something we've been selling for years and been successful with, we'll still go back with the new technology and change it to make it even better as the technology progresses. So there's always a constant R&D process going on, not just with new product, but with existing product, making that even better.
We have the standard Superflow flow benches here in the flow room, the Superflow 600, the Superflow 1020, which is what we do our development on for our Pro Stock and our Big Chief stuff and the bigger volume stuff. And behind me we have the Wet Flow bench that we've developed the new Platinum Series Pro 1s and Iron Eagles on. The whole idea behind the wet bench is the fact that we can study and watch the way the fuel-air mixture runs through the port and into the combustion chamber and by the valve, work with the port and the short turn and the combustion chamber and valve job. So in the end, you can actually gain more power through the use of a better mixture into the combustion chamber. Independent studies have shown that the new Platinum Series cylinder heads are worth 26 plus horsepower over the old style cylinder head.
We now take you from the Research and Development Department at Dart's headquarters to their manufacturing facility, where the majority of all the machine work is applied to the Dart heads and blocks. The machining facility runs 24 hours a day to keep up with the high demand by producing hundreds of engine blocks and cylinder heads every day.
We're currently in Bay 2 of our 3-bay facility. Behind me, we have 8 of 16 machining centers located in this facility. Currently, this bay produces 6 different products, both blocks and heads. They're all done in similar operations based on our requirements. The blocks are mainly machined in 3 operations. Our first operation in another bay, where we qualify and rough machine the blocks. Then the blocks are brought over to this bay. We do stand up the block in a vertical position. The vertical position allows us to machine the decks, the bores, the lifter bores, the crank area, the main cap area. Then we take the block off the machine. We put the block on a op3 position, which is a horizontal position, and we finish the block, the camshaft area, the crankshaft area, the front cover area, and the bell housing area. On the machining of our cylinder heads, they're all processed on a 9-station cube fixture. We also make our own guides in this facility, and we install the guide at the machine, and then we also pressure test the head to ensure that we don't have any casting leakage.
At this stage, the fully machined Dart blocks and heads are 90% completed. They are then transported to Dart's assembly department for final assembly and fabrication. Let's take a look at what it takes to complete these race-proven designs.
This is our cylinder head department at Dart Machinery. All of our cylinder heads come through this shop, whether they be the small block Iron Eagle up to the race series as well as the Pro 1 heads. In our cylinder head department, we not only start with brand new castings, but we also provide our customers with the opportunity to repair their existing cylinder heads should they be damaged in process. So we have a repair department, we have new processing, and then we also conduct all our valve jobs here. The cylinder heads come through our process, they're prepared for the customer, and they're processed through the rest of the shop.
One of the final stages before assembly is the porting and polishing process. This area is where Dart cylinder heads are CNC ported. The machining centers are true 5-axis machines, which can replicate the complex contours of Dart's port and chamber designs with absolute precision. Dart CNC heads are dedicated castings, which have much thicker walls to allow for a variety of porting options. All unported, or as cast heads are bowl blended to ensure optimal performance before assembly. Each Dart heads is carefully assembled using quality valves, springs, retainers, and hardware. After assembly, the heads are packed and ready for shipment. Now let's head to the final production and inspection stop for the blocks. Dart takes pride in thoroughly inspecting and checking each block before it is considered completed. Whether you've got a small block or big block, and whether you're into drag racing, circle track, mud bogging, or a plain old muscle car enthusiast, Dart Machine makes a cylinder head or block for you.
This is the Dart cylinder block department. All of our blocks are processed here equally. Our cast iron, our aluminum, and our billet blocks. The blocks come in from our machine shop. All the bearing surfaces are checked along with the bearing tangs. The blocks are deburred. The oil system is checked. All holes that have been drilled and tapped are checked. Then we will move the block over to the line hone area where the mains and cams are line honed. They're line honed within 2/10 tolerance end to end. We still do mains manually along with machine. Once that's completed, the block is washed, put with a block kit, put in a box, and allocated to a customer.
That wraps up our tour of Dart Machinery in Michigan. Check out www.dartheads.com for more information on Dart products.